Hello students, welcome to all my mentor math class. Okay, so today I am going to discuss about very nice question regarding your inverse trigonometric function, and that question I will solve by shortcut form, and that is very helpful for your JEE examination as well as NDA examination. So comes to your questions, look at that questions. If cos inverse x minus cos inverse y is equal to alpha, then you have to find the value of that expression, and that expression is 4x square minus 4xy into cos alpha plus y square. And that shortcut process basically we have to use by the put the values. Okay, so we have to use the value 0 or 1. So how we have to solve? Now comes to your solution part. So that is given solution or given expression is cos inverse x minus cos inverse y by 2 is equal to alpha. So we have to substitute x and y values by either 0 or 1. That is your shortcut form. Okay, so put x is equal to 1 as well as y is equal to 1. So we can check by that way. So that means you can put here x by 1 and y by 1. Just x substitute by 1 and this y substitute by also 1. So you got cos inverse 1 minus cos inverse half is equal to, this is your alpha. Now you know that in your first quadrant, you know that from class 10 also, cos 0 degree is equal to, that is your 1. Okay, so you know already. That is, then you can take here inverse, that is cos inverse 1 is equal to 0 degree. Okay, similarly you know at your first quadrant cos 60 degree is equal to, that is your half. So that means cos inverse half is equal to 60 degree, and 60 degree we can represent by radian form, that is pi by 3. Okay, so now comes to your solution. So cos inverse 1 you can substitute by 0 minus cos inverse half you can substitute by pi by 3 is equal to alpha. So you got the value alpha is equal to minus pi by 3. So if you put x equal to 1, y equal to 1, so we got the value alpha which is equal to minus pi by 3. Copy please. Now we got the value alpha is equal to minus pi by 3. So if alpha is equal to minus pi by 3, so you can find the value 4x square minus 4xy cos alpha plus y square. So you have to find the value of that expression using alpha is equal to minus pi by 3, as well as you can put x is equal to 1 as well as y equal to 1. So you can put here, so 4 into 1 square minus 4 into 1 into 1 into cos alpha is your minus pi by 3 plus y square means 1 square. You have to substitute this y, this alpha, this x, y as well as this x. Okay, so now you got the value 1 square is 1, so 4 into 1 is your 4, then 4 into 1 into 1, that is 4, and you know that from class 11 also cos of minus theta is equal to, you got the value cos theta. So you can apply that form also. That means 4 cos pi by 3 plus 1 square is your 1. So you got the value 4 minus 4 into, you know that cos 60 value, you know already cos 60 value is your half. Cos pi by 3 is equal to cos 60 is equal to half. So you can substitute half plus 1. So you got the value that is 4, 2 to the 4, you can cancel. So 4 minus 2 plus 1. So 4 minus 2 is your 2 plus 1. So we got the value, that expression is equal to 3. So 4x square minus 4xy cos alpha plus y square is equal to 3. So that value, so now if you substitute x equal to 1, y equal to 1 as well as pi alpha is equal to minus pi by 3, so you see that the expression gives the value 3. So clearly look at this option, look at this 4 option. So this C option is clearly cancelled because the value gives 3 and you see that the value is 4. So first option you can easily cancel. Okay, now you got the value 4x square minus 4x cos alpha plus y square is equal to 3. If you substitute x equal to 1, y equal to 1 as well as this alpha is equal to minus pi by 3. So now look at this option. First option you have to check. One option is your minus 4 sine square alpha. First option you can check minus 4 sine square alpha. If you substitute alpha is equal to minus pi by 3, because you already got the value alpha is equal to minus pi by 3 when put x equal to, this is your 1, y is equal to 1. Okay, so now you can substitute here alpha by, that is your minus pi by 3. So that means minus 4, and you know already sine of minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. So you can write minus sine pi by 3 whole square. So you got the value minus 4, then minus plus sine square pi by 3. And you know that sine square, or you sine pi by 3 whole square. And you know that sine 60, pi by 3 means sine 60 value is root 3 by 2, then whole square. That means you got the value root 3 square is 3 and 2 square is 4. So 4 cancel, you got the value minus 3. But the expression gives is 3. So that means this option is your wrong, because that option gives minus 3, but our expression gives that is 3. So that this option is wrong. Okay, note please. Now comes to your second option, that is B option, that is 4 sine square alpha. So now you can substitute alpha. 4 sine square alpha means pi by 3. That means 4 sine pi by 3, then minus outside whole square, because you know that sine minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Next comes to your minus plus sine square pi by 3, or sine pi by 3 whole square. So you know that sine 60 value, is root 3 by 2, then whole square. Then 4 into root 3 square is 3, 2 square is 4, cancel 4. So you got the value 3, and clearly you see that the expression gives 3 as well as this option gives 3. That means obviously this option is your correct option. And by similarly you can check also third option, that is also cancel, because you already got the solution option B, and easily you can cancel. Or if you check, no problem, you can check also here option D is your 2 sine 2 alpha. So you can substitute alpha by minus pi by 3, because you know that alpha is equal to minus pi by 3. Now you know that sine minus theta is minus sine theta. So minus outside 2 sine 2 pi by 3. And 2 pi by 3 means you know that sine 120 degree, and you can represent like that way also. 120 60, that is your 120, and 120 you can represent by sine 180 minus 60 degree. That means you can write minus sine, that is 2 sine 60 degree, and you can easily got the value, that is your minus 2 into root 3 by 2, and you got the value minus 3. Obviously this minus 3 is not equal to 3, so obviously this option is your wrong. So final answer is your option number B. Okay, so that is your solution. Thank you.